Aries, hello. This is your reading for the next 3 months. I won't be able to do the readings as I did them every week before. For those of you that always join me, and I really appreciate for those of you that always join me every single week. I've agreed to a couple of other things, and so I won't be able to do the readings every single week. I will still have all sign readings. I'll have a monthly one for you, as well as a couple of picker cards. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, then probably a good idea to subscribe and hit that all button so you know about the notifications when the readings are coming out. Okay. If it's your first time here, I'd like to welcome you. My name is Adrian. I'm an intuitive healer. I practice holistic wellness, and I'm also a spiritual regression hypnosis practitioner. Okay, so this reading is for for the next sort of like 3 months for you. So October, November, December 2020, and also sort of like into January 2021. All right. Whatever time you see the reading, it's the right time for you to see it. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Ascending for Aries. You can also look at your communication, which is your Mercury, basically your communication, your Venus for love. And if you don't know what those things are, there's a link down below in the description where you can get a free natal chart and you get to see what those things are as well. Okay, it really, really helps when we know our placing, and if you maybe need to look at a different reading because maybe this one doesn't resonate and a different one might resonate, but then you know why that is. All right, so I'm going to start off for you with a daily message from the angels. Just getting it for you. There we go. All right, also if you want beautiful graphic design work done and social media management, you can contact AC Digital Marketing Solutions. That is my all my graphic design and social media management, and it's my best friend. She's really, really amazing, so you're more than welcome to contact her. There's a link down below in the description. All right, for you Aries, it says have confidence. Okay, and it says moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough. And for me also, God is like source of all. It's that beautiful energy that flows through all of who we are, through creation. Along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways, lean upon us, the angels. If your confidence wavers, and we will buy you through will buy you your courage and faith. All right, so they'll give you courage and faith. They'll be there for you all the way. Isn't it amazing to know? So just gonna have a look at where you currently are. How did you get to where you are, and what is coming towards you? This is a general reading, so take what resonates. I like what resonates. It's beautiful. All right, so starting off there with your overall energy, which is it's like for many of you, you might be discovering parts of yourself, new parts of yourself, beautiful parts of yourself at this particular point in time. Yeah, definitely. It's almost like you kind of, for many of you, it might almost be like you kind of went out on a journey of exploration, and now you sort of bring it all back in again, bringing it back together again. Okay. So overall energy, you've got the Ace of Inspirations, which is the Ace of Wands. Okay. In the recent past, what brought you to where you are, what are the lessons? You've got the Muse of Inspiration, which is the King of Wands. You've got the Queen of Emotions, which is the Queen of Cups, and you've got the Page of Voices, which is the Page of Swords. Then in your current energy, you've got the Two of Inspirations in reverse. So there's the Two of Wands in reverse. You've got the Three of Voices, which is the Three of Swords, and you've got the Eight of Inspirations, which is the Eight of Wands. Okay, quite a lot of motivation there, quite beautiful. And then what's coming towards you? This probably couldn't be more beautiful even if you try. 10 of Materials, which is the 10 of Pentacles. 4 of Voices, which is the 4 of Swords, and the Queen of Materials, which is the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Let me crack my back for this little one a little bit. So I feel that you kind of set out on a mission, for how you'd like your life to be, and for how you'd really like to how you would like to experience your life. You had a vision for how you'd like to experience your life, what you would, back then, what you would like your future to look like, to be like, what you'd like to experience it as. And for many of you, there were great sacrifices that needed to be made. And I feel that some people might have felt, and some might have even said that, you were kind of being silly. They're like, why would you want to do that? That doesn't make any sense. You really shouldn't be doing that. And good thing that you actually didn't really listen. Good thing that you didn't really listen. Because things started to really look up for you. Things started to feel good. Like it's almost like you realized, it's at some point you realized that you made the right move, that you made the right decision, not just for yourself, but for everybody else involved as well. All right. You realize that you made the right decision. And you also realize that there were people that were never going to sort of fully accept what is the truth for you, what is acceptable for you, and you kind of realize that you couldn't accept that. All right. So where you currently are, life might not be feeling too sexy for many of you at the moment. Okay. I sense some sort of like a hesitancy to move forward, and we do that sometimes in life. We reach a point where things are relatively well, everything is going quite fine, and we like, I'm not going to move on from here, I'm going to stay here because things are good. Things are, they might not be rockingly wonderful, great and fantastic, but they're good enough. They work. I know what I got. I'm not going to take unnecessary sort of risks and stuff like that. And sometimes that is the very way in which you sort of hold yourself back, because when we are hesitant to flow forward and we don't let life flow sort of through us, we get stuck. We get a bad situation that happens and we think about it over and over in our mind, we roll it over and over, or we get something good that happens and we don't sort of want to let go of it because say maybe you find like bae or something like that, like your bae, your boo. You don't really want to let go of it because now it feels so good, and we start clinging on to things and life is not flowing through us anymore. So we stop sort of experiencing life because we try to sort of hold on to a certain moment. It's almost like it's like watching a movie and say it's something based on real life, like Titanic, for example. You know that the ship's going to sink in the end. No matter which way they flip this movie, the bottom line is the ship is going to sink. And then you get to this beautiful part in the movie that you really, really like, and you sort of want to pause it there and you want to hold it there on the screen because you don't want to see it going forward because this moment here is so perfect, And as in a simple example like technology, nothing can really stay frozen on the screen forever. It's not going to be, it just can't. Somebody else is going to want to use the television or whatever device that you are using, computer, whatever. The power may go out. Something's going to happen, and it's the same thing with life. We can't want to stay stuck at a certain point and expect everything to be fine. It just doesn't work that way. All right. And so in that same sense, I feel also that that you're busy moving out of there because there's a restlessness about where you might currently be, and something doesn't feel quite right. And so you sort of realize that that you're going to have to do something about it. And so what's coming towards you? What is all this bringing about for you? All right. And if you like this, you can always open your heart to it and claim it inside your own heart. But I've got the 10 of Pentacles here, or 10 of Materials, this beautiful rose bush here. This sort of happy circle, make the circle bigger type of vibe. And I see expansion. I see beautiful, positive expansion, possibility unfolding. Reaching a greater sense of power, all right? Reaching a greater sense of meaning to life, all right? And this is inner power that you're unlocking, the beautiful power that we're all born with. And there's a lot of focus that's coming into your life. Things are a little bit unfocused at the moment for some of you, a little bit unbalanced, but that focus is coming back. Let's see what the kitty wants. Hello. Hello. You're so cute. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Please don't make a mess. Please don't make a mess. Let's clarify. Alright, let's clarify the Ace of Inspiration, where you currently are. Ace of Wands. We've got the Seven of Pentacles, we've got the Ace of Cups, and we've got the Chariot. There is definite, there's even though there might be a sense of restlessness for some of you, even a bit of maybe like a little bit of a sense of displacement, there's also a simple knowing of I need to move on from here, I can't stay here forever. What do I have? And so this is also a motivation for you for where you currently are. It's about looking, what do you have? What are your options available where you currently are? And then what you can do with that. So I feel that for some of you, you actually discovering great potential, you know, from the sort of lack that you might be feeling at the moment. There's wonderful opportunity that you are seeing within there. So you are seeing a way to a lot of sort of inner dreams that, you know, that maybe didn't make logical sense there for a period of time, you know, to be sort of harvested. It makes sense to do this now. The world is ready for this now, you know. And there's a powerful movement forwards that could be starting to take place over here, which is actually quite incredible. I'm going to put you off the desk, okay? No, man. Go. Alright, so let's look at this recent past. So we've got the Muse of Inspiration, which is the King of Swords, and the Queen of Emotions, which is the Queen of Cups. I'm going to look at this Queen of Cups. So what is this sort of almost inner vision, inner sort of goal, you know, that kind of came about? Leo, baby. So looking for attention. So cute. Alright, so you've got the Ace of Pentacles, lots of aces here, lots of new beginnings. Lots of aces here, lots of new beginnings. The Strength card and the Fool card. Oh wow. So yeah, there might be something that you know, that kind of came up before, an opportunity that came up before, and I don't really feel that the time was wrong so much. Like that might be the justification or the way that, you know, that you may be explaining it to some others. But when you think about it, it's not so much that the time was wrong. It's more like you weren't 100% ready, you know, just yet. Maybe you needed to do a little bit more, you know, inner preparation first, you know, healing, like, you know, just getting used to the idea. But I feel that you have, and now you sort of slept on that path, and you're on this new path. But in the same token, so being on that new path, I just want to get a quick card there for that Page of Voices, for that Page of Swords there in your recent past, because I think I can see what's happening over here. Eight of Pentacles. So you started to work on this new dream, this new vision, this new goal, you know, make up your mind, maybe start to do the research, see what needs to be done. But I feel that for some of you, you're almost kind of scared to do anything else right now, because you're almost afraid that you might take yourself out of the flow. You know, out of the abundance, out of the flow, out of the things that are working. But, you know, when we do that, and that is how we sometimes get, you know, stuck. All right. So let's look at this Two of Inspiration, this Two of Wands that is in reverse. Because we, you know, whenever we've got something coming up in life, there's always a desire, and I'm itching, you know, for something more, for something new. That's just how life works. Four of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the Magician. It's time to start working on that vision board. It's time to, you know, even if it's leases in your mind, this is how you turn this Two of Inspirations around, you know. It's fine to be present, but also for you specifically, you like to have something to sort of aim, and reach out like towards some sort of goal. And even if it means that you're, for example, doing this business right now, it doesn't mean that you have to maybe have plans to move out of this business, but you can, for example, have a vision that you want to, do something, really, really different, so maybe you're doing this job right now, and maybe your goal is like maybe in a year and a half or something like that, you want to buy yourself a really, really, sort of flashy car. Maybe that's your goal, Um, the goal that you have and the goal that you open your mind to doesn't have to contradict the sort of, magical sort of thing that you're working with at the moment. There doesn't need to be contradictions, okay? Let's look at this Three of Swords in your current energy. You've got the Ace of Wands. There's all the aces now. Ace of Wands, Ten of Swords. Ace of Wands, Ten of Wands, and the Sun card. So, and this is something, Aries, that typically you want to be quite mindful of. Sometimes, Aries energy can have a tendency of holding on to stuff. Long past the point that it's actually healthy, you can low vibe without meaning to low vibe. You want to be mindful of that because, all the things of the past, everything that hurt you, everyone that hurt you, instead of those things bringing you down, that can be your strength, when you can accept within your own heart and within your own mind and within your own soul, when you can work at accepting. So that's good guidance for you at the moment where you are, especially if you feel that you want to experience so much more happiness and so much more joy. Work at forgiving at least yourself for the things that that happened in your life when you didn't know better. I don't know, when you had to felt the need to like run away or whatever, anything like that, substance abuse and things like that. It's time to forgive yourself. It's time to accept that at that time you didn't know any better, that the other people didn't know any better. All right? It's time to accept that about yourself and to let it go. Okay? There's wonderful movement forward here, and as you can accept those things, especially within yourself, that is how your life sort of just goes forward so beautifully. Okay? This movement forward, this sort of itchiness that you feel about yourself, the things have to progress forward. That's how they progress forward. Okay. The Eight of Inspiration, which is the Eight of Wands, you've got the Eight of Swords, you've got the Six of Pentacles, and you've got the Knight of Swords. So for some of you, it almost feels like moving forward is what will get you stuck. You feel very kind of stuck over the way. It might entangle things too much. It might complicate things too much. Some of you are saying to yourself that, that it's not a good use of your energy. It's just a lot of self-sabotage, really. All right. But at the other end of that, really going for what you believe in, really giving you joy, moving forward despite the the worries and the fears and the concerns. It brings you to such a powerful point because there's a great sort of bravery and courage within you that is being unlocked as you're going forward here with the Ten of Pentacles. Wonderful things. Four of Swords, really reaching for your power, your energy, your love, and your light. And then the Queen of Materials, which is the Queen of Pentacles. Let's clarify that one in what's coming towards you, because there's a definite energy of wonderful things coming towards you here. You've got the Five of Pentacles, you've got the Page of Pentacles, and you've got the Nine of Cups. So this is about moving away very powerfully from a lack sort of mentality for many of you. So for many of you, things weren't going exactly the way that you wanted to. There was always somehow something or someone that was boomeranging your plans, But for many of you, you're getting to see, and I feel that it takes a lot for you to accept this, but for many of you, you're getting to see, first of all, how the past shaped you a lot for where you currently are. And you're also getting to see how many of the experiences that you have was just really you self-sabotaging because, even though, Aries normally feels that they got everything sorted, in many cases you didn't have it sorted, and there were coping mechanisms that you were using, as we all do. And you're ready to move past those now. all right, to live a much fuller experience of life for yourself. I'm going to draw you another card over there. You're ready. You are really so super ready. And you've got the Tower, and I saw the Three of Wands first. All right, what do you want to have? It's here right now. The old is going away. It's out with the old and in with the new, literally. Okay, let's see what we've got for you in an angel prayers card for this 3-month reading. If it resonates with you, more than welcome to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you subscribe, remember to hit that notification bell, that all button, so you know when your readings are coming out. Remember, if you want beautiful graphic design work done on social media management, you can contact AC Digital Marketing Solutions. There's also a free natal chart for you in the comments down below. It's just underneath my PayPal link, okay? Please note that I'm not doing any personal readings at the moment. So any money that is sent via PayPal is a donation basis only, okay? All right, spiritual support. You are not alone. It says, Dear angels, I will allow you to support me as I grow to become a more dear angels, I allow you to support me as I grow to become more spiritually aware. All right, and that is just really realizing more and more parts about yourself as you go out with the old and in with the new. All right, thank you so much for your time, your energy, your love, and your light. Namaste. See you next time.